Hey everybody, and welcome back to Rock Solid Warrior out here in South Apex. We're here for the Wounded Warrior Labor Day charity event. I'm Chris DeGangi, joined alongside Ryan Stratus.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back. It's good to be back. We've got one more wave we're going to be doing here at this location before we uproot everything and head on over to the original spot for the finale. We've got this next age division going through these final looks, and we're going to be starting up here just a bit on this technical course.
Yeah, we start off this morning with the 9 to 11s, followed by the 13 plus, and now we're at our final qualifier here on the tech with the 11 to 13 Group 2, and then we will be moving over to Fuquay Varina to the other Rock Solid location where all the finals courses will be held later today, starting with the 9 to 11-year-olds.
It's going to be a good time. It's always cool to see two gym competition. Kind of once you get used to one location, you change spots and gotta refamiliarize with yourself with all these different obstacles. So it's going to be interesting to see how they can adapt. Some of the locals here probably okay with competing at two gyms, but some folks might be new to that style of competition. We'll see how they fare.
Yeah, it should be interesting. Both gyms, awesome locations. Caleb Auer setting up the courses here. I know Jeshua is going to be setting up the courses. Josh Auer, Caleb's younger brother, over there helping him out. I'm excited to get over there. I haven't seen any of the courses over there, so it's going to
Oh
be new to
no.
us.
Yeah, we'll have no idea what they've got planned for everybody.
But
But if
either
what
way,
if what we've seen is going to be any indication, I'm sure they'll have some new stuff over there, trying to put these athletes to the test.
Ken Auer on the mic is just finishing up rules for the speed course. The 13 plus will be taking on the speed course all as well at the same time as this competition, so make sure you go over and check that out. We are also streaming that. That one should be a lot of fun to watch.
Yeah, we got Mr. Ethan Swanson hanging out over there, working that live stream.
So the final rules getting set. Our first matchup is going to be Cole versus John David Spatola. Should be a good one.
Get some thumbs up from the competitors as they walk by. We're in the party room. It's got some nice windows to view out onto the floor, so we got a pretty cool sectioned off commentary area, and it's always fun to see the competitors acknowledging us, waving to us and saying hey and whatnot as they prepare for their challenging courses out there. Almost go time. Everybody's making sure it's all set out there. They've got the rules, they've got the know-how, they know where
Caleb
they got to
Auer
go.
just made the announcement calling the athletes over, so it looks like we're getting athletes to the starting platforms. And we should be getting started any minute here.
On this technical course, it's going to really test the athletes on balance and upper body type moves, static obstacles as well as dynamic motions, a lot of swinging type obstacles, change of direction, and just testing out that full skill set that is required in this sport. Got to be well balanced.
Tech or speed strat? Where do you fare? Where do you fare better?
Oh, I like the tech. I'm more of a technical guy. Speed is never one of my strong suits, but as the sport continues to grow, that seems to be the direction you need to take it. Especially when you start to look at things like Ninja Warrior, they're only taking like the top 12 people. You got to go fast nowadays. Can't just clear course anymore. You got to do it fast.
Yeah, it always impresses me watching these athletes. I mean, their movements are just so precise. Everything they plan out in their head on these speed courses just seems like they're following through with. And that's when you really see the efficiencies. And we're about to get started here.
Well, the dude's one to watch. He is going to be a athlete that does a lache a day over on his IG page. We got the other athlete coming up right on his tail there as they work through their upper body stations and start working their way up the spin hopper. The dude getting to the cannonball and goes for the dismount. Nice job getting on through and out of there. Both athletes looking strong at the early portion. John's on that sideways throw now. Good catch on those cliffhangers as Mr. Spatola is working his way through.
I believe this is Cole on the left-hand side.
Nice.
This is a big grab here.
Get that sideways throw, cliffhanger grab. Nice work. Rocking that Warrior Tech t-shirt there. Oh, the dude. Nice work on the eyeglass. Big lache on out of there, skipping that little hold. No hold required. Watch your noggin on the way up. Cole trying to find that rhythm on the eyeglasses. Oh, the dude misses on the fly bar. Oh, he knew it too. He's a little upset with himself. Hands on his head. That's okay. Cole trying to figure out the eyeglass here and how to maneuver it. I think he's having a little hard time figuring out the best way to go in a fast drop down, unable to hold on and control it. That's okay. He's going to keep on going for the final move here. Cole going to grab a little chalk. He grabbed some autographs from us, adding to his backpack of autographs. He's got a lot of other ninjas he's trying to add to the collection. This man keeps up in the sport of ninja. People are going to be asking for his autograph one day, perhaps.
Yeah, we'll see if you can hit this flying bar move. You can see the cradles there.
It is
A
tough.
little bit at an angle. It's not straight.
Can you imagine doing a flying bar at this age, dude? I could not even imagine. They're
Dude.
asking a lot of these kids nowadays, but they
Oh,
will achieve.
Cole!
Let's go.
Yes, dude.
Keep it together. You got one more to go. This next one's a little further out.
Might be eyeing up the dismount here, Strat. I don't know.
Oh, go for it. Oh, man, that's the risk you got to take sometimes. Nice job. Nice job from Cole and the dude.
Yeah, nice work there. He looked so good on that first flying bar move. Locked it in. Went for the big dismount. I mean, I kind of would have liked to have seen him go for that second flying bar move because the first one looked pretty comfortable for him, but looked like he thought he could make the dismount.
Yeah, sometimes you
never know until you try.
When you're out there, man, you never know until sometimes maybe you feel like you got it in you to make one more move. Sometimes you're like, oh no, let me just get out of this predicament that I pushed myself in. Trying to think if there's ever a time when I was, instead of going for one more move, I could have dismount early. It was season 7, Salmon Ladder, Vegas. I transferred over, and at that point I could have went and grabbed the bar to move on to the next. I think it was what was after? Was it still the unstable bridge after the Salmon
I think
Ladder?
it was still unstable bridge, Strat.
A version of this unstable bridge.
I believe so.
I think I wanted to get up one more rung, even though it wasn't required. And instead of going for the next portion of the obstacle, I went up. I tried to go up one more rung and popped right out. Yeah. So I was like, I'll just go up one more to be safe. Nope. Took a big old drop. That's probably one of the biggest drops I've taken on the show. All the way from the top of that second salmon ladder is that's a big old drop. Next 2 athletes almost ready to go. Got 2 more rock solid athletes ready to face off against each other. And here we go.
Here we
We're
go.
off. Nolan and Steven making their way through.
If you're racing a friend strat, more or less pressure?
Oh, if it's a friend of mine, probably less. Because I feel like we'd have a good time just goofing off out there if I'm racing somebody else that I know really well.
Yeah.
So if they're teammates, they might have a good time out there going after it. Steven making it to the top of the spin hoppers. Nolan having a hard time moving on through that balance before going on to those sideways throws. Nice catch on the splat. Hips are a little askew here. Trying to readjust. Ah, a little short on the catch. Steven unable to make those sideways throws as well, but moving into those eyeglasses. Let's see what the tech's going to be. Hey, you want to grab one of those rings, kind of like a steering wheel. Change that leverage point. Just be ready for the drops. You can see how much that slides if you're not ready for it.
I think you want your hands to be just a little wider.
Oh, come on, keep fighting.
Steven was not able to finish that obstacle.
Yeah, Steven chalking up over on his end.
Let's see if
We see
Nolan can
Nolan
do it.
almost. Not quite able to get there either. That is a tough move. Taking a good break here, rightfully so, with that 3-minute 45-second time limit. It's good to take a breather, try to secure a few more points, and both get on those flying bars at the same time.
And it looks like
And
Nolan wasn't able to make the move.
not quite able to either here on both sides. It's takes out two more competitors, the eyeglass and flying bar combo. This has been the stopping point for many an athlete today and yesterday. Trying to think when else my early dismounts didn't pay out for me. Season 10. Season 10. The Jeep Run. Jeep Run was a horrible fall. I should have taken one more swing on the ring to tire. It was a straight shot, but my hips were all out of whack.
Oh
And I
no.
waited I just took two little backswings and then went for it and was off kilter with my swing. Tried to dismount off the top of the tire, but was off angle and went head first into the platform and body first into the water.
It's so tough when you have a time limit that counts down.
Oh,
Stage one, obviously a really quick time limit. You think, oh, I've got two backswings. I don't want to take a third. I don't want to waste that time. And then, boom,
you're
in the
done.
water.
And game over. Just that quick.
Up next, we got Samuel and Michael Matheson.
Got a
Michael
Movement
Matthews.
Lab shirt out there. The Lab Rats. It's one of the first ninja gyms in the country, back when it was called the Warrior Lab. Now we're off on the course. Here we go. Matthews got some good pull-throughs there. Hopping up on these off-kiltered spinning hoppers. But great control, just popping on out of there. Nice work from Michael so far. Ooh, careful on the balance, still good control. Ooh, links that first sideways throw immediately. Just keeping that momentum and energy going, Michael Matthews showing us how it's done. Into that eyeglass position. Starts working his way around, trying to get through. Caleb watching for the points. Scooting over a little bit. There we go. Michael looking for that next portion here.
Nice control
Hey,
there.
there it is.
That was
Bloop.
possibly
It's
one of the smoothest we've seen all
yeah,
day
good.
on that obstacle.
We might
You could
see.
see it's on a strap there, so if you hit it just a little bit, not accurately, it'll start swinging on you. He was nice and controlled there.
Let's see if he handles these. Nice work. Can we get a full clear here? Something we haven't seen too often.
Nice technique there.
Oh, nice. Lands it. Looking for the dismount now. And sticks the landing just a little over 2 minutes. Michael Matthews from
Awesome
the
run there
movement
from
lab.
Michael
Nice
Matthews.
work.
I love on the flying bar how he got his feet so high up. He got his hips up high, gave him time to get the flying bar up and then place it in the cradle. Really, really nice technique right there.
Yeah, impressive stuff. One of the few clears on this technical course. Incredible job. And it looks like all the athletes are back on the floor. Do we have any other runners?
I believe we are scheduled to have one more runner. We'll kind of wait here. Looks like they're doing some of their resets. Take a second.
I want to make sure it's all reset, ready to go before we have another athlete out there, or it might just be about that time. We'll confirm with the floor beforehand, but it's the handful of these athletes today. See the dude back in action. Probably want to get some more playtime on that flying bar. Mr. DeGange is going to head out to the floor, see what he can find out for us. See the dude catch on that cradle that time. Can he get the next one further out? Building that swing up. The dude looking for the throw here. Okay, gets it that time. That's the tough part of ninjas. Like, you can get these obstacles in isolation, but then when you start to try to put it all together, that's when it can get really challenging. Well, it's got to be a good confidence boost as well to go back after competition's over and retry some of those obstacles that gave you a hard time. Get through it. A little redemption, and here's a look at of the leaderboard.
So yeah, Strat, that is going to do it for the 11 to 13 division. And here's a look at the leaderboard. Joey Ray sitting in first place. Michael Matthews, that impressive run right there, and then Charlie Ball. And so we will see these athletes later on in finals. And for the 11 to 13 division, that is going to do it for us. We are going to move everything over to Fuquay Arena to the other location, and we will see you guys for the finals.
Hey, thanks y'all so much for chiming in for the streams over on the chat on the YouTube page. We appreciate y'all's support so much.
And that does it for us. Thank you so much to all of our Patreon supporters. If you enjoyed this stream and you want to see more streams at more gyms and competitions, consider checking out our Patreon. We appreciate all of our Patreon support. We'll see you guys later this afternoon.
Don't forget, check out the other stream. They're still going. The speed course over with Ethan Swanson. And we'll see y'all in a little bit. Thanks for tuning in.